Hello, my name is Shane Daniels. I'm recording for my EDSU 530 class. I'm recording an Into activity for a high school Math 1 class. The unit will consist of students learning to better understand functions and their graphs by learning how changes to a function affect it. During the lesson, students will further explore functions by using the graphing application at desmos.com. Thank you. Good morning, class. How's everybody doing? Good? Good? Great. Now, we're going to start a unit today on building functions. And the importance of this unit is that you will understand how graphs and functions relate. So this will help you identify a function from a graph and vice versa. Okay, so as you can see, I have projected some questions I want you to go over. So we're going to do an Into activity called Idea Starts. And first question is, what is a function? And you might want to say a definition for it, or maybe you just write an idea that you have about a function, how it's written, maybe the importance of functions, but just answer that question as best you can. And then next, if given a function f of x, then how do you write f of x plus k or f of kx? So write some of your own examples just to show that you understand what changing what's in the parentheses does to the function. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to give you I'll give you about 3 minutes, and if you need a little bit more time, then I'll add another minute. Alright. 3 minutes later. How is everybody doing? Are you all almost finished up? Okay, how about 30 more seconds? Okay. Good. Alright, class, so now that everybody's had a chance to answer these questions, go ahead and spend a minute to briefly go over what you got as your answers in your groups. So now they go over what they've done. Okay. So what is a function? Let's see. Someone from group 3, go ahead and answer. Yeah, function, it's usually written as f of x, but a function can be written in terms of another variable as well. Yeah, so a function has that f. Anybody else? Okay. Oh yes, the function follows the vertical line test. Yes, that's correct. But what does that mean? Anybody? Alright, so I'm going to briefly just draw it out for you. So what that means is something like that can be a function. But something like this, is that a function as a class? No, that's right. And that's because for some of these inputs of x, you have more than one y output. So yeah, essentially a function, as you were all discussing, it's an expression of some sort where you have an input and at most one output for that input. So you can't have more than one output. Okay. Okay, good. And if given f of x, then how do you write f of x plus k or f of kx? So does anybody have an example they would like to share? Let's see. Someone from group 1? I haven't heard from you very much. Yeah, can you come show me something? Okay, yeah, that looks good. So the example I wrote, you might have written something else, and that's fine. But I wrote, if f of x equals x squared, then f of x plus 2, for example, equals x plus 2 in parentheses, the quantity squared. And then I foiled that out so you would all know what that is. And then for the other example, if f of x equals x squared, then f of 3x would be 3x the quantity squared, which equals 9x. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Can everybody give me a thumbs up if that makes sense? Okay, good.